Welcome to Placing a Request in ILLiad from the Viterbo University Library. In this tutorial, we will cover the two ways that you can place a request. You can either create a manual request by typing in the information in ILLiad from a citation, or you can make an automatic request from a database wherever it is available. A manual request is where you type all the information into ILLiad yourself. Look for the full citation information if possible from your source. This is an example of an article citation. This citation has all the information you will need in order to successfully request this item through Interlibrary Loan ILLiad. In order to be most successful, please enter as much information as possible on the item that you are requesting. Also, put where you found the item in your request in case we need to verify that information. If you don't have a full citation, put in what you can so we can best find it for you. In order to request an item through Interlibrary Loan using ILLiad, click on Interlibrary Loan from the library's homepage, and then select Request Materials through ILLiad. Once at the ILLiad screen, log on with your Viterbo University login and password or your ILLiad password. If you do not have a login, please create one before going through this step. Once you're in ILLiad, you will be looking for the new request area on the left-hand side of the screen. This area will allow you to request an article, a book chapter, AV materials, or theses and dissertations. If the item you are looking for does not fit into this category, we also have a free text request field as well. In this case, we will use an article as an example for our request. In the request form, you can see that there are several fields where you can fill in information regarding your request. Only a few of these fields are required, which means that's the basic information we need in order to find the item for you. Please enter as much information as possible if you have it available. In this case, we will put in the journal title, the volume, the issue, since we have it, the year of publication, the page numbers, and down here near the bottom, the article title. It's very important for us to know if you have a specific date that you need an item by, which is what the Not Wanted After Date field is. There is a default date in here of 30 days. If you no longer need the item after that period, or if you need the item sooner, please change this date. Fill in any additional information that you have, for example, where you found the item, and then click Submit Request. Once you have submitted a request, you will note that you can see your request under Outstanding Requests. This means that the library has not yet addressed your request. You can view all requests that you have, including a history of requests that you have both requested, received, or been canceled by selecting All Requests under the View section of the field. Automatic requests in ILLiad are when the database puts the information into ILLiad for you once you log in. Some of our library databases have an automatic link to ILLiad for your convenience. Please look for this icon in those databases or text that says Request through Interlibrary Loan or Request through ILLiad. You must have already created an ILLiad logon for this link to work properly. Using the automatic request in ILLiad is best used when you are in the midst of doing your research and want to request the full text of an item. In this case, we'll show you an article search. From the library's homepage, click on Article Search, and for this example, we will select Academic Search Complete. Other databases do have the direct automatic request through ILLiad feature enabled. Once you have done your search, you will see a number of options. If the full text is available in the database you are searching, you will not see an ILLiad request link. In that case, just use the PDF full text to get the article that you are interested in. Some articles will not have full text available in the database you are searching. You can see in this example that you see the ILLiad request. You also see a Check Library Holdings link. We strongly suggest you check this link before you request through ILLiad, because this link will check to see if the library has this item available in print or in another database. Once you have verified the item is not available at Viterbo, select the Request Through ILLiad button. Once here, log into ILLiad. And it will take you automatically to a request screen. As you can see, the full information for your citation is already filled out for you. Add any additional information that you need to this request and click Submit Request. Once again, you can see the article is now waiting for the library staff to address it in ILLiad. Here is another example of using the automatic request in ILLiad. From the library's homepage, on the Catalog Search tab, you can select World Libraries to search books, dissertations, videos, or other items on your topic. Once you are in the results screen, much like other databases, you will see if Viterbo University owns the item. If Viterbo does not own the item and you wish to request it through interlibrary loan, you can select the item record and see that you can have the ILLiad Request via Interlibrary Loan option available here. While the location of the ILLiad icon or Request via Interlibrary Loan text will differ in each database, it is most likely going to be within the full item record of the item that you are looking at. Once you select the item, you once again will be taken directly to a request screen or the logon if you are not logged on to ILLiad. As you can see, all the information is once again filled out, and all you need to do is hit Submit Request if the information is completed to your satisfaction. For additional assistance with ILLiad or any other library service, please contact the library at the information shown here.